All right, class, so this is an ALEKS topic that's called Interconverting pH and Hydronium ion concentration. And this is a pretty basic type of problem. There's a little bit of a strange thing with the significant figures, so I wanted to just address that and help you guys out. So when we're looking at a problem like this, to convert from concentration of H3O plus to pH, that's pretty simple. I'm just going to take the negative log of 6.3 times 10 to the minus 7th. So that's how I would enter it in on my calculator. And then the value that we get, 6.200, that is the pH. Now, in terms of the correct number of significant figures, I notice that there's 2 sig figs over here. So then in my answer for the pH, I'm going to want 2 decimal places. So sig figs on this side is going to equal decimal places on this side. And that's just sort of how the log thing works for sig figs. It's the easiest way to sort of discuss that. Go talk to a math professor if you want a better explanation, I guess. But 6.22, that's going to be the answer that I'm going to put in for this pH. So for this next one, if I want to convert from pH to concentration, I'm going to go 10 to the minus 10.14. So to sort of reverse this negative log thing, and I get a value of 7.244 times 10 to the minus 11th. So again, what I'm going to want to do here is figure out essentially how many decimal places I have here. That's the number of sig figs I'm going to want in my answer. So 2 decimal places, so this will be 7.2 times 10 to the minus 11th. That's going to be my answer for that box right there. Now this last one I've got, again, my concentration, so minus log of 0.0081, and then my pH 2.0915. So in this case, I've got 3 sig figs over here, so 8, 1, and 0, those are all significant. So I'm going to need 3 decimal places over here, so this value should actually end up being 2.092. So I'm going to round that 1 to 2, so 2.092. That should be my pH that I would present to ALEKS, because ALEKS is concerned about that correct number of significant figures. So again, just a little recap. In your concentration, the number of significant figures is going to equal the number of decimal places that you have for your pH. That's the proper mathematical way to do that. So in this case, if I've got 2 decimal places here and 2 decimal places here, then both of these concentrations should also have 2 significant figures. So I see that with my 6.3 and my 7.2. And then over here, I've got 3 sig figs. So the 8, the 1, the 0, those are all significant. These leading zeros are insignificant. So then in my answer, I need to have 3 decimal places. So the 0, the 9, and the 2. Those are all going to be, part of my value for my pH. All right, I hope that helps. Let me know if you guys have any other questions.